think that like how great a tour is has everything to do with the bands that you're touring with, because I've obviously toured with bands that were not that fun to tour with and were kind of a nightmare. I'm sure every band has that story. But I made a lot of friends as well on tour, and yeah. You know what though? I have to say the last tour we did with Our Last Night and The Word Alive was really fun. I grew up with those guys. I've been playing shows with those guys since I was 15 years old, so getting to tour with them was, after all this time, was really just a incredible experience. It was a very full circle moment. So yeah, let's message Ashley back real quick. Ashley. My favorite bands to tour with are my friends. But guys, I am so bad at texting back without spelling errors, so I'm sorry if I'm just like typing really quick right now, so if it looks sloppy, I apologize. Another part to this question was, who would you love to tour with? And I answered this question yesterday, and a band that I've always wanted to tour with is Muse. I love Muse. I think they're like one of the greatest electronic rock bands of all time. So yeah, that's a pretty easy one. I would love to tour with Muse. Are incredible. Also, right now I'm listening to Rufus Du Sol. They're like one of my favorite bands right now. Yeah, they're like alternative house music. You know, I don't know if you're just like, I strictly like rock music, but I'm telling you right now that this is like, it's house music, but it's got a very alternative vibe. Okay, moving forward, Michelle Solomon. You know what? We're gonna move on actually, because I messaged her back already. You know what? Actually, let's. She asked another really good question. How good did it feel to get out of Michigan? It did not feel good. Leaving Michigan was so sad. I grew up, I'm a Detroit boy, and there was so much beautiful memories. I have phase, and and we were just kids. We were 11, 12, 13 years old. We got signed when I was 15, so there's just so much. The birth of this incredible life I get to live happened all in Michigan, so there's so much significance there for me. And so leaving it and coming to Los Angeles was, as much as it was something I've always wanted to do, it was very difficult. But on the contrary, we have sunshine every day here, which is really cool. But you end up missing like the rain, and you end up missing like the snow, you know what I mean? So it's really strange. You think that leaving winters behind, that you're gonna be like super happy about that all the time, but you end up missing those things. You do. So let's respond. I'm from Fraser. Oh, wow. She said she's from Fraser, which is a school that was right down the street from my house growing up, actually, so that's pretty funny. It was sad leaving Michigan. I love LA, but I have so many beautiful memories in Michigan. Let's keep going. Maddie Props. Do you guys plan on having a tour within the next year? She also said, happy birthday, Devin. I'm so proud of how far you've come over the years. Watching your music grow and blossom is really the best thing you could give your fans. I'm glad to say I have had the honor of meeting you, which was the best experience of my life. I started crying. Oh, it's really sweet. Thank you so much. Okay. That's really sweet, Maddie. Maddie. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I am so glad we got to meet. So do you guys plan on having a tour within the next year? Absolutely. Absolutely plan a tour this year when all this clears. Would love to meet again. But in the meantime, well, first off, once again, Allie, we are working on new music, so you have that to look forward to. I appreciate you listening to our music to death. I don't really know what that means, but I appreciate it. And, sending love back. And for your question, how do you keep your relationship strong while always touring and meeting new people? Strange, but be for you, whether it's, staying productive or maybe just taking a day and just chilling and, maybe you do want to write, maybe you do want to make music, maybe you do want to paint a picture, but maybe you just want to watch Netflix all day. Maybe you just want to, I don't know. Let this time be for you, I think society is so caught in this constant revolving door where everyone just feels like they need to be working and working and working and working. And it's like, right now the whole world is in quarantine. Everything is on pause. So let this be an opportunity for you to give yourself love and give yourself what you need every day. Wake up every day and give yourself something that you truly need. And if that's sitting in bed watching The Office from start to finish for a whole week, then do it. But if you want to write a song, then do that too. It doesn't really matter as long as it's for you. That's all that matters. That's what this time should be. It's stay safe, stay healthy, stay committed to the quarantine, but also stay sane, be kind to yourself, Wow. That was a long answer, and I definitely extended the question a little bit. And I'm sorry my phone keeps falling. Yo, shout out to my boy Keizo. I noticed that he dropped in. What he's got for us these days. I don't know if you guys checked out Keizo's Unleashed record, but it's really, really amazing. The dude is doing some great things, merging electronic and rock music together. I mean, he's got songs with Bless the Fall, a song with Memphis Mayfire. He's got a song with Kyle Pavone. He's got a song with Of Mice and Men, Under Oath, and then he's got a song actually with me for my side project, Shy Beast. And we'll just play that one. It's my boy Keizo. Let's keep answering these questions. If you guys are just joining right now, I just want to let you know that yesterday was my birthday. I put out a number. It's my official number. You guys can text me and ask me any questions you may have. If you're just feeling bored or you just want someone to talk to, this is a number that you can reach me at any time. I'm telling you right now, the texts are flooding in, and it might take me a little while to respond, but I promise you, I will respond. And it's really me. It's not a robot. I don't have any interns or labels or managers or anyone do. This is all me really answering The only thing you have to make sure you do is you have to make sure you add my contact card. Otherwise, I won't be able to see. If you guys ever came to Arkansas, or I'm sorry, wow. If you guys ever came to Alaska, I hope there's VIP because I'd love to meet you. Man, I would love to go to Alaska. I want to go everywhere. You know, there's nowhere I don't want to see. I don't care where it is. I want to travel the whole damn world. So if I can go to Alaska eventually, that would be great. Let's see here. Yo, Austin. Thank you so much for spreading the word. I would absolutely love to come to Alaska. All right, let's keep it going. James Tank, happy birthday, Devin. Massive fan of your work. I was wondering, did you enjoy working with Cell Dweller? And have you guys been in touch since? I love what he's doing, or I love what he's adding to your work. Thank you so much, James, for the birthday shout out. I appreciate you being a massive fan. I loved working with Cell Dweller. I know a lot of you guys probably know this, but you know, everybody in my band, like we all produce electronics for our music. I mean, me, my brother Andrew, Jeff, and Brent, we're all producers in our own right. And so when working on our records, it's always, you know, we always do a lot of pre-production, and then we go in and we track the record, and then after the record's finished, we go into post-production, and on certain songs we've invited Cell Dweller, who's a homie of ours, and he's added a lot of flavor to some of the songs you guys have grown to love, like Murder Mitten and like, you know, Running with Scissors, Break. So yeah, he's really a super talented artist, and he's always just been really fun to work with. He knows how to paint a picture, you know. So yeah, let me respond. Hey James, thank you so much for the birthday wish. I love Cell Dweller. Working with him is extremely fun and easy because he is so talented. Okay, moving on. Devana Gearhart. Hi, Devin. It's Devana from PA. First, I have to say, happy late birthday. Thank you. I've seen you guys twice in Pittsburgh. You guys have been my favorite band to see live. What album has been your favorite and most fun to record? Oh, man. You know, that's like one of the harder questions I ever get is, you know, what album is your favorite? I mean, it's hard because, you know, every album is special to me in some way, shape, or form. So to try to pick a favorite is really tough. The most fun to record, I would have to say, was probably 3D. I mean, we were so young. It was our first time in a legit studio. And, you know, you can never recreate your first experience in the studio. I will say I have to say that if someone had a gun to my head and I had to pick my favorite record by my band, it would have to be Treehouse. I think Treehouse was just such a progression, and I was going through some really dark stuff during Treehouse, so it was just the therapy I really needed was writing that record with my band, and there's just a lot of vulnerability on that record that was just when I listen to that record, every time I listen to that record, it just makes me really, it does a lot of things to me. It kind of fucks me up, makes me sad, but it also makes me really happy because it's a reminder that we're resilient, you know? I mean, we can overcome anything, and I'm so grateful to have music as an outlet you know, and as a therapeutic tool to get to that point, you know, to get over those really hard moments and hardships in life. So let's try to answer this question. Hey, Devana. Thanks for the birthday wish. I love Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh. I really do. I would say my favorite record to record was 3. I want to answer these questions so thoroughly, but I also want to keep these questions moving. See here, let's keep it going. Chris Strom, happy birthday, Devin. What are you doing to stay busy during quarantine? We answered that already. I'm going to move on, but I will message him back. Whoop. Guys, if you're just tuning in, it was my birthday yesterday, so what I decided to do is I put out an official number that you can text me at. The number is 586-474-5265. Shoot me a text right now. I'm going to be going ham on this all the time, but especially today. I'm just going to be on this all day because I love talking to you guys. I love hearing what you guys have to say. It's been really great. So let's keep it going. We got Gretchen Wetzel. Happy birthday, Devin. You're welcome. I can't wait to come to more shows when they can start happening again. I haven't seen you guys, or I've seen you guys all over in a total of 42 times. Gretchen, 42 times. That's amazing. That's just crazy. I've never seen a band 42 times, even if I toured with them. That's incredible. I don't even know what to say to that. Let's say something, I guess, right? Gretchen, it's so good to hear from you. That's crazy. 42 times? Honestly, I can't explain how much that means to me. She says, I'm excited for new music whenever that may come. I'm excited for you to hear. Coming soon. All right. We got Krista Lynn. Happy birthday. Just wanted to say you're amazing, and I hope you have a lovely day. And can you really reply? ? Absolutely I can. Krista, thanks for the birthday wish. Yes, I can reply. All right, let's keep it going. Shelly Cardinal. Hey, Devin. Hey, Devin, how do you keep your hair so vibrant red and not damaged? Well, right now, I'm pretty screwed because my roots are growing in, and I don't really have any control over that. If I'm being brutally honest on how I keep it vibrantly red, when you dye your hair, you need to wash it as little as possible. So the redder you see my hair, the more gross my hair probably is. Now I shower every day, but if you want it to stay red, you can't really wash it that much. And when you do, you gotta use special red shampoo. So that's what I do. It's a huge pain in my ass. Shelly, the gross truth is to wash your hair as little as possible. AKA, the redder my hair, most likely, the more disgusting it is. Sorry if you no longer want to listen to my band now that you know how filthy my hair is. Alright, moving on. Shelby Royce. Hey Devin, my name is Shelby. Big fan of yours. Saw you guys in Ohio a few years back. That's dope. It was called... Wait. Okay. Saw you guys a few years back at, I believe it was called Rock on the... Oh. I think what she's trying to say is, I saw you a few years back in Ohio at what I believe was called Rock on the Range. Yes, it was. And also in my home state, Maine. You guys are amazing. Just figured I'd message to have someone to talk to during this quarantine. Okay. She's having a tough time during the quarantine. I don't want to share too much of this. But guys, if there's one thing I will say, I know that this quarantine it's probably not easy for a lot of you, and it's certainly not easy for me. I mean, I think that if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that this quarantine, this virus is a pandemic in which the world has never seen before, and no one really knows how to interpret it, and no one really knows how to handle it or deal with it on a personal level. So I think something that is really important for you to know is that there's going to be very high highs and very low lows during this quarantine for all of us. Every day is not going to be the same, and it's okay to have those days. And please, if you guys are feeling like you need someone to talk to, just shoot me a text. And I know that I might not be able to respond right away, but I promise you I will respond eventually. It might take me a day or two. The amount of people that are texting me right now is it's actually hilarious, and it's freaking me out because I'm just not used to seeing this many missed text messages on my phone. Yeah, just shoot me a text. Let me know what's going on. Maybe you wrote a song, send it over to me. Maybe you painted a picture, send me a photo. Maybe you're watching The Office. Let me know which episode you're on. I'll share with you some nice little tidbits about it. I don't know. Yeah, just, anything I can do to keep you guys company in this time. I'm bored as shit too. I'm just, there's some days where I feel really productive, and then there's some days where I just want to sit with my dog in the backyard, and there's some days where I miss the shit out of my family in Michigan. I'm far away from all them, and I wish I could just, give my parents a hug, So I have high days, I have low days, and I think we're just all kind of learning a lot during this time, and so let's share it with one another. I want to hear what you guys are dealing with. I want to be there for you in any way I can. So please don't feel like you can't text me. Just that's what this is all about. And this number isn't going away. It'll always be here. You can always reach out to me. Yeah. Anyways, let's respond to Shelby. I'm gonna do this one on my own because she shared with me some personal information. I just want to let her. I just want to make this a little bit more private. All right. Sorry, guys. There's one thing I can guarantee you. It's that I'm putting a lot of... I could never just half-ass respond to some of these messages. I mean, I want to sit there and just bury my soul in a text message sometimes. All right. Gray Canals, happy birthday, bro. You guys are awesome. Shout out from Billings, Montana. Do you guys do shows out in Montana? You know what? Not really, sadly enough. Yo, Gray. Thank you so much for the birthday shout out. Honestly, you don't come to Montana a lot, as much as I'd like. Maybe, hopefully, come back soon. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. There's just some places we don't go to often, you know? We go where people come out and to see us, you know? And I think Montana just isn't one of those, considered a market. So, I don't know, yeah, it's strange. Here we go. Happy birthday, bro, from Alex. Hope you're having a good birthday. Is there going to be a new album for I See Stars this year? That is a popular question. You guys want new music. I'm seeing it loud and clear. Yo, Alex. Absolutely can't wait for you to hear what we've been working on. Gavin. Hey Devin, I just want to say you're a huge inspiration to me. I See Stars has been my favorite band since I was 13, and your music has helped me through a lot of tough times. Your concerts have been some of the best experiences of my life, and I can't wait until it's possible for you guys to tour again. That's really awesome. Man, it's so cool. Like, I just remember the first shows that I went to, and the bands that I grew up listening to. I'm from Michigan, so I grew up listening to bands like Chiodos and stuff, and which is really cool because I ended up touring with them, which was awesome. And another band was A Day to Remember, and I got to tour with them too. And it's just I always think about those moments when people are I went to your show and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I just I have those my own experiences too of when I went to shows, and I just it was just captivating, and you just get lost in the moment. So it's just so cool. It's cool to know that is happening to other people that come to your shows. Yo, Gavin. I'm so happy our music was able to help you during tough times. I don't even know what to say. I'm just hell yeah, dude. So happy that can't wait to come back and perform. I'm one of those texters that send 5 different text messages. It could all be one paragraph, but I'm just boom, 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 boom. So you guys are gonna look at your phone and you're Devin Oliver texted me 7 times? What the fuck? Alright. Let's see here. Oh, wow! I just got called out. Crystal Fanning, happy birthday. Sorry you aren't able to celebrate. I just wanted to let you know that I See Stars is one of my favorite bands. It has really helped me through some tough times. Some of your lyrics really hit hard, right? And then I really messaged back and said, hey, thank you so much for sending me love on my birthday. I'm sorry it's taken so long to get back to you. There are so many texts, which is this true? And she messaged back and said, I'm disappointed. This is a bot. I kind of want to send her a photo. I'm going to do that. I'm sending her a photo. We're gonna get her for this one. Not a bot. Crystal. This is so extra. Whatever. Oh, great, and it's the photo's backwards. Whatever. Thank you so much for listening. I'm happy our band was able to help you through tough times. All right, I'm gonna take a break from this, and I'm gonna come over here and chat with you guys for just a minute longer, and then I'm going to continue to do this on my own. But what I do want to say is thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me, and thanks for sending me all these great questions. I'm gonna try to do this more often. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing the same exact thing, but I'm gonna be doing it on my Shy Beast page. If you don't follow Shy Beast, it's at Shy Beast. I'm going to be doing a live stream and just answering some questions. So yeah, come join me. Thank you guys all so much. I'm just seeing so many happy birthdays. I'm seeing so much positive, just a lot of positivity from all of you. And I really appreciate it. We all need more positivity right now. And yeah, please shoot me a text. Like I said, my number is 586-474-5265. Shoot me a text. Guys, it's been really great. It's been great to hang out with you. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you guys are staying safe. And I hope you guys are staying sane. I love you all, and hopefully I'll see you again soon, all right?